Yes, sir, fight fans. What's up, man? It's the homie main man, made man here, man. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Immediate reaction, man, to my main man, Kell Brook, making it back. You know what I'm saying? Making it back after 14 months. Making it back until he comes out and he stops Mark the Bazooka DeLuca in 7 rounds, man. Stopped him in 7 rounds. We had a knockdown in the third round, and Kell Brook comes out in front of his home crowd, of Sheffield, and he gets the job done, man. He looks good. He looks a cut above the rest, as we hopefully expected him to come back as still the same old Kell Brook, and he got it done. You know what I'm saying? Got a knockout by get knocked out by Kell, says Monty Brown. What's up, fam? What's up with you, man? Oh, good knockout by Kell. Yeah, good knockout by Kell, man. He came out a little rusty early on, you know what I mean? His timing was a bit off. His reflex was a little slow for my liking. But, we seen Kell Brook experimenting throughout of this fight, going from southpaw, going to orthodox, just trying out some things, you know what I'm saying? But his reflexes did start off a bit slow. That 14 months outside the ring definitely showed, you know what I'm saying, Monty? It definitely showed. The 14 months outside the ring showed in the first couple rounds, and Mark DeLuca was landing some good combinations throughout of the whole seventh round. But Kell was clearly the bigger puncher. He was the much bigger puncher coming forward, and Mark DeLuca couldn't take the power of Kell Brook's punches. My thing is, Kell Brook defensively did look a bit slower, but 14 months outside the ring, I mean, what the hell are we supposed to expect? His footwork was definitely a bit slower. He was relying more on defense by ducking down. Normally, Kell Brook is good with the pull counter or good with just using his footwork to get out of the range of punches. He didn't use his footwork much tonight. He took a lot of punches from Mark DeLuca because clearly he was ducking down and trying to avoid punches down low and ducking down, you know what I'm saying? But defensively, I thought, he still got some things maybe to tighten up to get back to where he used to be. But his punching power looked good. Like I said, a cut above the refs. This dude was no world beater. This dude has never been in the ring with nobody elite, nowhere near the elite level, Mark DeLuca. But he been winning there and fought his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Mark DeLuca had showed a lot of heart tonight. I mean, he tried to withstand Kell Brook's punches, and he was landing some good leather on Kell Brook tonight. But the fact of the matter is that Kell Brook clearly outclassed him and was the more harder puncher, more so. You know what I'm saying? What's up, fam? Denise Ward's in the building. He says, great news. Yeah, Kell got the job done. He got the job done. I mean, Kell Brook losing tonight would have been the worst thing ever for Kell Brook. That would have been like the sign to hang it up. Everybody would be like, he washed up. You seen Earl Spence just a couple days ago say, man, why Kell Brook still saying my name? Kell Brook letting it be known he is here to stay, getting through the lower tier, showing everybody that, yo, man, I still got a little something left in the tank. You know what I mean? And he stops Mark DeLuca. A stoppage was needed tonight. You know what I'm saying? A stoppage was needed. Light Lit Up says he is here to stay all day. You know, Stephen Gannon. And to the others in the chat also, oh, okay, y'all wrapping it up. I mean, the thing is, though, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. And I feel different than a lot of people. I think Kell Brooks gets a really bad deal for that Zarafa fight. Look, man. Down the stretch, no doubt about it. Kell Brook's conditioning and the fact that Kell Brook did get pieced up pretty good down the stretch of that fight, but he still won like 70% of that fight. People always kind of leave that part out. And I thought, I don't know why Kell Brook was on social media or on the internet and paying attention to what a lot of fans were saying. I thought Kell Brook's performance in that fight was all right. It's just down the stretch. He kind of slowed down. His conditioning started to become a concern. And most importantly, he was getting hit with combination punching. But that was down the stretch. The one thing from tonight, Eddie Hearn said that they were focused on was how Kell Brook looked after the fifth round. That's always been something with Kell Brook ever since this Carson Jones days. The second half of fights, Kell Brook tremendously slows down. He gets pieced up. Now, tonight, one of the things that I also saw that I hope he works on and going down the stretch with a big puncher, this going to be a problem. Kell Brook was wide open to the body all night tonight. Mark DeLuca, the punches that he was catching Kell Brook with at the body, Kell wasn't catching them enough. He wasn't catching them fast enough, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And they clearly affected Kell because you can tell how Kell was folding up. His reflexes, he needs some more rounds. It was good for him to get as many as 7 rounds in tonight. I honestly wish he would have got a few more. His reflexes need to get back to what they were. They're not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? They're not quite there yet. Like Lit Up said, he will never be the fighter he had the potential to be because of that Triple G fight all day. Brook knocks out Spence at 154, says Michael Harris. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. Stephen Gannon, you know I support Kell Brook, but he needs to step it up and fight someone noteworthy again. Well, we all know that all the talks around town is, and we seen him up in there tonight. Liam Smith. Liam Smith is now rated number 2 in the WBO. The guy that Kell Brook fought tonight was the supposed intercontinental WBO champion or some jazz like that. So they're hoping to put Kell Brook versus Liam Smith next. Liam Smith being number 2, Kell Brook beating the intercontinental champion. And the winner of that fight will hopefully go and get the winner of the Texera fight. Texera being the champion. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting Castano. Castano is rated number 1. Liam Smith is rated number 2. So if Kell Brook beats Liam Smith, they're hoping for a mandatory position with the WBO. Now, the one thing that is scaring me, though, is Kell Brook keeps saying, I want to be a 2-time champion. I want to be a 2-time champion. Like, that's it. After that, that's it. Then I heard Eddie Hearn tonight say, well, you know, Kell Brook may have another year or 2 left. Like, is that just the goal? After you win the WBO title, that is the goal? I mean, come on, bro. I hope we're thinking a little further than that. You know what I'm saying? Now, also for the Liam Smith fight, Kell Brook already let his feelings be known. I need 7 figures for the Liam Smith fight. That's why you seen in this post-fight interview tonight, when they asked him about Liam Smith, it was like, yo, yeah, I want to fight him, you know, and I got a lot of respect and love for them, but just know that this is a business. And I'm asking for 7 figures to fight Liam Smith. But that's Kell Brook's already terms that he put out there pre-fight. And salute to Kell Brook for putting it. At first, I was questioning it. You know, I was talking about it on the last episode of We Talking Boxing. I questioned it, and I said, you know, 7 figures for Liam Smith, Kell Brook, for real? But I guess Kell Brook figured, like, look, man, if you know, if I am the bigger name, I mean, clearly Sheffield, they came and showed up for Kell Brook tonight. You know what I mean? I am the bigger name. The reason that this fight will be so big in the UK is because of me. So yes, I want 7 figures. So Eddie Hearn is going to have to find minimally $1 million or £1 million for Kell Brook in order for them to get in the ring with Liam Smith. Now, Liam Smith, like I said, is rated number 2 in the WBO. Brian Castano, number 1. Castano will be fighting, of course, the champion being Patrick Texera. Them two will be fighting. So the winner of them two versus the winner of Liam Smith and Kell Brook for the WBO championship makes perfect fucking sense to me, fight fans. Mr. Tiptoe in the building. Salute, fam. Salute to you. Muhammad Ali in the building. His goal is to cash out. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of things. I'm not ready to say that Kell Brook right now, after tonight's performance, is back on the elite level. There's a lot of defensive flaws there. Footwork needs some tighten up. I think his reflexes still need some tighten up. I just think that he got through Mark DeLuca tonight because he was the much bigger puncher. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's willing to go downstairs consistently on Kell Brook, push him a little bit harder to really see where his conditioning at, that would let me know my answer. You know what I mean? That would let me know my answer. And I also wonder how his eye still affects him. You know what I mean? Do y'all think anything about Kell Brook's eyes has anything is affecting his reflexes in any sort of way? Let me know if y'all think that, man. Maybe that could be the case. But Kell Brook, to me, was the master of the pull counter. I mean, when you go back to the fight that he did with Earl Spence Jr., to me, the reason he was having a success early as much as he was because he was pull countering. And his reflexes were so good that those punches would come right to Kell's nose and he'll ride it right on back. And he'll come back with a big right hand. You know what I mean? That was his bread and butter. You know what I mean? So, and I seen him attempting it tonight in several spurts of the fight tonight. A bit rusty, especially in those first 2 to 3 rounds. A bit rusty. Even when he knocked down Mark DeLuca in the 3rd round, it was mainly because Kell was still getting hit with a couple punches in that round. It's just that Kell was the much bigger puncher. You know what I mean? And his punches had a different effect on Mark DeLuca than DeLuca's punches had on him. But when DeLuca was going downstairs, Kell was wide open, man. Kell was wide open. He wasn't catching it. He just was not catching it fast enough for my liking, you know what I mean? But all in all, you know, 14 months out of the ring rust, we all should expect ring rust to be in play for this fight. And, you know, I hope Kell Brook, man, go ahead and keep on doing what he's doing, man. Keep on doing what he's doing. Now, the one thing I wonder is that my main man, Jared Swift Hurd, former champion, right, is rated number 4 in the WBO. So, I mean, I'm sure Jared Hurd going to have something to say about, you know, going to have something to say about them putting Kell Brook above him. But then again, if Kell Brook fight Liam Smith and Liam Smith being rated number 2 in the WBO, I don't think there's no argument that they'll try to do that for a final eliminator. There's unless Jared Hurd can grab Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn is rated number 5 in the WBO. I seriously doubt it. I mean, Jared Hurd won't have a win as big. You know, his next win wouldn't be nowhere near as big as what Kell Brook would do with Liam Smith. So I guess not. You can't say nothing. Stephen Gannon, I don't think it's got anything to do with Spence smashing his eye to bits. I just think that he's getting sluggish due to being past his prime. True, 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 true. They said it tonight. What Kell Brook is about 34 years old. Yeah, he's going to get to that point where he'll start to slow down. And I mean, and that's why I really wanted this fight to go hopefully at least like 10 rounds, because I wanted to get a good look at Kell Brook going down the stretch. You know what I mean? Kell Brook's conditioning has been an issue with him since the beginning. I repeat, the beginning of his career. This didn't start with Carson Jones. This didn't, you know, people don't know Kell Brook missed weight before Carson Jones. So Kell Brook has always been battling with weight issues throughout of his entire career. You know what I mean? But and Kell Brook let it be known in his post-fight interview, this is the last act. This is it for me. This is my last run. This is my last hoorah. I don't know, man. I mean, Kell at 154, I hope that he can go down and stretch much more comfortably during fights, because fighters going to start to look at him and wonder, is this dude a 5-round fighter? If he's a 5-round fighter, well, guess what? We'll let him work good early, and then we're going to put it on him late. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, man, my man was rusty. He's been out of the ring for 14 months. 14 months. You know, to come back to a stoppage, good for Kell Brook. Good for Kell Brook. Kell needs the Amir Khan fight. That's the only fight that will get him the money that he's looking for. Yeah, but you know, I mean, I like I told fight fans out there, man, at this point, I think Kell should just move on. If the Amir Khan fight going to happen, then Kell, go for something else first. Go for your goal. If you want to be a world champion, 2-time world champion, go for that first. And then once you get to that point, then worry about Amir Khan. But accomplish your own legacy goals, bro. Your own legacy goals has to be bigger than Amir Khan. Fuck Amir Khan. Amir Khan is the laughing stock of boxing right now. You know what I mean? Your goals right now should be much more bigger than Amir Khan. Become a 2-time world champion. Even if you stop after you beat Liam Smith, or if you get into the Texera versus Castano winner and you get that fight and you win, you become a WBO champion. Go for that, bro. Because when you look back and you tell your kids and your wife, like, all the things, and your grandkids, all the things you accomplished in boxing, you can say you were a 2-time champion, not running around hunting for a 7-figure payday because of Amir fucking Khan. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Amir Khan. Amir Khan is the laughing stock of boxing, man. But let me read this quote right here. According to Eddie Hearn, and he said this right before the fight. He says that we've made this fight for the WBO Intercontinental Champion. Intercontinental title. The champion for that belt, Patrick Texera, is fighting Brian Castano, who is number 1, and Liam Smith is number 2. We hope that this fight will take Kell Brook to number 3. And if we can't get a straight shot for a world title or the famous Amir Khan fight, we will be looking at Liam Smith for Kell Brook as a final eliminator for the WBO title, end quote. So that is the plans of Eddie Hearn for Kell Brook, as we all just been recently discussing, man. But I mean, my thing is, man, look, man, that's cool and all that. You know, if he want to look good, do what he got to do for Sheffield. My question is, what is Kell Brook going to do on the world level? Like, is Kell Brook going to make it back to the world level? And if he does, is he going to participate on the world level? Because all we talking about are Amir Khans and Liam Smiths. Look, but people need to understand, Eddie Hearn, the UK brethren, all of y'all, Kell Brook actually has somewhat of some sort of level of respect here in America. He's one of the few UK fighters that has American recognition and has some name value, if you will. I mean, it may be from a long time ago what he did with Showtime Sean Porter, but even what he did with Triple G is somewhat, but in some circles in America, respected, going up 2 weight classes, getting his eye banged in, but still, you know, making the attempt. And there's a lot of people who also still respect his performance against Earl Spence Jr., even though he lost. So Kell Brook still kind of, if he gets that WBO title, he can remain a major player on the world-class level, you know? So that's the reason I'm asking the question of, does it stop with just a Liam Smith? Are we happy with just Liam Smith becoming the WBO champion? Oh, and the Kell Brook's legacy is complete because he fought his demons and he made it back to the top. That's a success story within itself, but I think Kell can go for bigger. You know what I'm saying? Jamel Charlo, Rosario, Jared Swift Hurd. Are we ever going to see Kell Brook back into fights like that? That's the golden question. That's the golden question. And I think Kell Brook has the name recognition that all of those fighters would take a fight with Kell Brook all day. Kell would not be a world champion again at 154, says Monty Brown. So you don't think that even if he beats Liam Smith, that he's going to get through the Patrick Teixeira or Brian Castano winner? I don't know, man. Defensively, he got to get better, bro. Defensively, I'm leave with the conclusion tonight of defensively, Kell has to get better. I don't know if the answer from that will come through getting more rounds in, but his reflexes of catching body shots, and like I said, even Mark DeLuca, even in the mid rounds, was still catching Kell Brook with a few flush combination punching, and I just started to wonder, bigger puncher that Kell Brook was tonight, but in there with an elite guy, his defense has to tighten up. His footwork, he got to get much more looser with the footwork. He was plotting and plotting too much tonight. You know what I mean? Ducking down under shots instead of using his footwork to get to the outside or using his traditional pull counter and doing it with success tonight, man. So defensively, bro, he got to get much better. And Liam Smith, I mean, we talking about the Liam Smith fight, but how exactly would that fight go? Liam Smith is former WBO world champion. Now, he's, to me, a good British level fighter, in my opinion. Canelo just washed him easy work, you know what I'm saying? And, Liam Smith, to me, ain't never been nothing special. But we know that Liam Smith and Kell Brook has history together. Liam Smith helped Kell Brook prepare for what? The Gennady Golovkin fight. And according to Kell Brook, he helped Liam Smith prepare for the Canelo Alvarez fight. So they've had a lot of history in the gym. They probably know each other very well, a lot of sparring, you know what I'm saying, in the gym. So maybe that's the reason why Kell Brook is saying, look, I mean, I'm going to stud up and say, yo, I need 7 figures for this fight. Because I've sparred this dude so many times where I know this is going to be a tough-ass fight. You know what I mean? Real shit. Real shit. You get Soul says he's too old and war-torn. He's even sounds punch-drunk. Kell is done. He won't ever be at the top level again. Damn. Don't sound like a lot of believers up in this joint tonight. God damn. Smith fought Canelo, right? Yeah, Smith fought Canelo. He fought Canelo. Monty says, you ready to see Gurry get knocked out, my brother? Just joking. Gurry about to handle business. Man, Gurry getting through that tonight, fam. Y'all already know I'm going to be up on here tonight after Gurry Russell Jr.'s fight, man. All day. Y'all already know, man. Gurry Russell Jr. got a tough opponent in front of him tonight with King Tug. I don't deny it. Yes, I'm telling y'all, King Tug is a threat. He is a threat. And when Gurry beat this dude, you know what I mean? Give him his props. Kill that resume talk. Kill all that bullshit. And if Gurry beat this dude tonight, that don't make King Tug a bum. Just like it didn't make JoJo Diaz a bum. It's just that Gurry is a cut above the rest. But I'm real to tell y'all that it's a certified threat tonight. All day. The movement says that who do you think that Kell Brook should fight next? Well, I think the Liam Smith fight is actually a good fight for him. Truth be told. Because it's not a lot of politics in it. You got an actually willful opponent right here. Liam Smith may not be on the elite level, but Kell Brook been out of the ring 14 months and still trying to see exactly and still honestly to me need some rounds in. I think that'll be a good fight. I mean, I think Liam Smith would be a really, really good measuring fight to decide whether Kell Brook should proceed and go to the next level. I think that's a very, very good fight, to be honest with you. On top of that, it puts him in a good position as far as the rankings are concerned. Kell Brook has been in this position before. With the reason that we all knew that Kell Brook had demons and had issues that he was dealing with, not because of the Zarafa fight, more so because Kell Brook was in position in the past to get big fights. He was the WBO #1 contender at one point in time. You know what I mean? At one point in time, also, he was the mandatory to one of Jared Hurd's titles. So it's like Kell Brook, if he would have put his foot on the gas, he know that he could have been in big fights. But he chose not to go down those routes. Just like the Terrence Crawford situation. When the talk started getting ginned up about Terrence Bud Crawford, Kell Brook took a step back. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things, these are the reasons why people started saying that, yo, he got demons. The Zarafa fight, man, like I said, I wasn't nearly as critical of Kell Brook's performance than a lot of fans was out there. I thought he did all right, man. He won like 70% of the fight. Y'all can't go off of a fighter come in and win 1-2 good rounds. Oh, my God, this fighter looks so awful. They try to do the same shit with Keith Thurman when Keith Thurman came back against Josecito Lopez. The man lost one fucking round, and oh my God, that's the worst performance in the world. You know what I mean? No. And I think Kell Brook let too much of that type of talk affect him one way or another. After the Zarafa fight, unless Kell Brook was injured, there was no freaking way he should have set out 14 months. There was no way he should have set out 14 months. No way. Unless he was injured, unless something was going on with the eye other than we knew, no way he should have set out for them damn 14 months. You know what I'm saying? No way. Denise Ward says Gary better box him and then do not do not go into the pocket. Yeah, you know, my concern with Gary tonight, Denise, is this guy's right hand. And this guy has the severe reach advantage. You know what I mean? And he knows how to do basically everything well. I've looked at a lot of his fights now. Everything that he doesn't do anything bad. His defense is sharp, good movement, good reflexes, good upper body movement, good power, combination puncher. You know what I mean? Can be aggressive, can fight. And then he loves to fight at distance. He loves to control real estate, and that is very, very concerning. Gary being the smaller fighter, having a shorter reach, very concerning. And this guy can throw a jab and a right hand out there, man. So I am very concerned about King Tug tonight, all day, all day, all day. But as for Kell Brook, man, you know, Kell Brook is back in the mix, man. He's back in the mix. We still got to know how much that he really want. There's fans out there that believe that Kell Brook is just back for the money. We see him talking about 7 figures. We see the Amir Khan talk just still kind of lingering around. You know what I mean? So we got to see what Kell Brook really wants out of this particular run. Is he happy with just becoming the WBO champion? And that's it. He doesn't want to really test himself on the world-class level. Is that the only thing that satisfies Kell Brook? What does he want out of this run? He keeps saying, I want to become a world champion. I want to become a world champion. The fact of the matter is, Kell Brook's route to a world championship in the WBO is not the strongest route. Let's just keep it 100. Patrick Texera, you know, Liam Smith, there are bigger names at 154. And if Kell really want to put a bow on that, you know, on that gift, if he really want to highlight the second half of his career, he'll go after a big name at 154. At least try. You know what I mean? At least try. But we got to see. That all comes down the road. Liam Smith is still a good opponent to go into their next and to see exactly where Kell Brook is really at. To see how much hard is Kell Brook getting better? Is he putting the work in the gym to get better? You know, is he doing strictly fat camps? You know what I mean? That's a question that I had going into this fight. Is he getting better? You know what I mean? Is he progressing? Is he showing? People say we want to see the old Kell Brook. Well, tonight I seen the good punching power that he has, but a lot of things need some polishing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things need some polishing. And that's what I want to know from Kell Brook. What is it exactly that he wants to achieve with this particular second run? Because he can achieve something much bigger than just the WBO championship. He can be remembered for years to come. His legacy can be secure if he gets back in there. A Jamel Charlo, man, I remember when Kell Brook was even back, you know, go back about 14, 15 months. He was popping shit at Jamel Charlo. He was talking shit. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know if he hangs around long enough before Errol Spence Jr. makes it up to 154. I think that fight is just gone, man. I mean, clearly Errol Spence Jr. right now ain't showing Kell Brook no respect. He say, man, why the hell you keep saying my name, bro? Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence right now got bigger fish to fry. Kell Brook just need to leave it alone, man. Move on. Errol Spence ain't interested. Just move on, man. He got bigger fish to fry. He trying to get Manny Pacquiao. Turns Bud Crawford's on the horizon. Maybe Danny Garcia. Big fights. And Kell Brook right now is, you know, right now that's just not something to do. You know what I mean? Kell Brook needs to just go ahead and about his business. Media One Software says it was a good fight. Good fight. Good measuring stick. Good update. Good update to see exactly what Kell Brook is or was. You know what I mean? So I still have questions. I still want to know. I still have questions. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, if he would have never took this 14-month hiatus, maybe some of my the question that I had for Kell Brook going into the Michael Zarafa fight, his last fight, was what does the eye do? Can the eye hold up to big punches? That was my number one question. Well, after the Zarafa fight, I said, well, Kell Brook ain't injured, at least nothing that we know about. The eye holds up. All right, cool. I think Kell Brook ready to go. But then he takes the fucking 14-month hiatus. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, bro, like, I need to now, here we are, hitting the reset button. I need to know, is Kell Brook, once he gets in there with a bigger puncher, and Liam Smith is going to work the hell out of Kell Brook. I mean, remember those sparring clips that came out during Kell Brook's fight with Gennady Golovkin, and he was sparring Liam Smith. Well, Liam Smith was working the hell out of Kell Brook. So you know, at the end of the day, Kell Brook gonna get a lot of good work from Liam Smith, and maybe I'll get a lot of more answers that I'm looking for. But I need to know, if Kell Brook is pushed, is he gonna quit? If Kell Brook is pushed, is he gonna quit? Is Kell Brook reflexes gonna get better fight by fight? I need to know that. Is Kell Brook going to continue to struggle making weight? But then again, struggled his whole career, so maybe that's just gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? Is Kell Brook down the stretch, how fast will he continue to fade? You know what I mean? These are all questions that I have. And all Mark DeLuca tonight answered for me was that Kell Brook still is a big puncher. And, you know, in this eye can still take some punches. But I need to know, if pushed, is Kell Brook going to throw that towel in? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Nelson Santos in the building, man, all day. Salute to the #1 pound for pound boxing stream on YouTube. You already know. Thumbs up for the fam, man. Everybody that's sliding through, man. Hit that thumbs up as you pull up. You know what I'm saying? Before you make that exit, hit that thumbs up for me also. If you just seeing me for the first time and you ain't never seen me before, hit the subscribe button, man. Rock with the fam, man. We always keep it a milli over here, and it's a true boxing fam over here, man. All day. So we be back up on here tonight, man. We gonna cover Gary Russell. Y'all already know that, man. I'll be back up on here turned up when my man get that W tonight. But as for Kell Brook, man, my main man, you know what I'm saying? Still got a lot of love for Kell Brook, man. He gets the stoppage over Mark, the Bazooka, DeLuca, you know what I'm saying? In the 7th round, we had a 3rd round knockdown. Kell Brook being a much bigger puncher than Mark DeLuca. Still needs some polishing on the reflexes. Still want to know what happens when Kell Brook is pushed going down the stretch. Still need some polishing on the defense, though, fight fans, and that footwork has to get a much more intact. But all in all, got the stoppage. Lives to fight another day, you know what I'm saying? Stays away from anybody ridiculing him and saying, oh, he's washed up because he lives to fight another day. Next fight, Liam Smith, we'll see if it works out, man. Y'all come on back here after the Gary Russell Jr. fight tonight, man. It's going down. Bright Light says Mr. Gary Russell Jr. DMV all day, and we riding for Gary Russell Jr. when he go up in there and get the W over King Tug tonight. Come on back and rock with the fam, man. All day. Salute to Kell Brook, man, getting that W and staying in the conversation, man, all day. So we'll wrap this up. Hey, yo, we canceled We Talking Boxing today because of today's fight card and also tonight's fight card. We'll just do a total recap tomorrow. Do We Talking Boxing tomorrow. Come on back where we'll break it all down, man. But tonight, we gonna be turned the fuck up. Thumbs up for me, fight fans, all day. Much love, man. Until the next one, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.